truck. It's a rodeo, baby, live it up. Dun, 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 get up.
Ronwin!
Sean! Where'd you come from?
I was just walking by. It's good seeing you. Have you heard about the usual Friday show?
The usual Friday show. But no, I have not. What is it?
You've never heard about the usual Friday show?
I'm sorry, I haven't.
It's the best. I'm actually the special guest today.
Like, today.
Today.
Today, like, present today.
Today.
What?
I know.
Damn, that's so cool.
Thanks, man.
Have fun.
I will do, man. See you. Hi guys, you guys are watching Igwe TV, this is a show, and I just want to tell you guys to tune in on Fridays and watch the usual show. If you want to have some fun, learn some educational things from my friend Dain, tune in every Friday for his weekly uploads.
I'm his
Good boy.
friend named Dain,
This is Dain.
and the usual Friday show. Please watch it every Friday. The usual Friday show.
Hit that subscribe button, throw a like.
Notice and show and dingus down below in the comments. Hi, my name is Dain, and welcome to the usual Friday show. Today we are accompanied by the Batman to my Robin, the peanut butter to my jam, actually the high school to my jam. Was it the jam to my high school? I don't know. Show and Adams.
Thank you very much for having me, man. I really appreciate the opportunity to come out and spend some time with you guys here today.
So today the topic is going to be something for the youth, something we would like, the knowledge that we have that we would like to give to whoever that it may touch, hopefully the youth, you know. But today's topic is going to be advice we wish we would have gotten when we were younger. So I will start with, let's say, pre-primary. In pre-primary, I mean, like, what were our lives in pre-primary school? Like, it's literally, I said that the last time as well, like our childhoods. But yeah, what advice would you give pre-primary school you? Let's rather say, like, to that version or whoever is there right now. Not that they can even take advice. I'm talking too much, I'm sorry.
I don't know, man. I guess just enjoy the time you have as a young child because it happens so fast, and when you get to that point when you're older, you like, I miss those days because those were the days when you didn't have any worries and you didn't have things to worry about, like your exams are coming up or things like that. So just enjoy the time you have and appreciate. Don't want to get old, because we all have that where I wanted to be this age and then you get to that age and that age comes with its own problems. So that's about it.
Yeah. I mean, like, as soon as you get to our age and you're like, oh, this is what we wanted? But, I mean, wow. But then, what would you give primary school you? What advice would you give primary school you? And what advice would you want to give, you know, to the people that are in primary school right now?
The primary school kids, stay in your lane. Don't, like, I feel like as primary school kids, we tend to try and beef so much with like other kids because we want to be like those kids. And also that's very important. No matter where you go in life, whether it's high school, finish with school, college, always remember who you are, because that's very easy to lose in the crowd that you're living in today, because everyone is trying to be the next someone else, but then no one will ever know who you are. So no matter where you go, it's important to know yourself, because it's very easy to be broken by the world that we live in today.
Yeah. I mean, especially like on that with, you know, don't lose yourself. That's something that like a lot of people do, and I feel like you never know, you being yourself could make yourself the next big thing, you know? Like just you being yourself, that's insane. Like I feel like that concept is kind of cool. So advice, always be yourself, especially when you grade 7 to grade 8 going into high school. Always be yourself. Then what advice would you give high school you? And what advice would you give to a high school learner?
What advice would I give to a high school learner? Sure, making me think now. High school was about 5 years of probably the best 5 years of my life. That went.
Best?
I mean, okay, let's say best 5 years I've lived so far, because I feel like, you took part in everything. Yeah. You met new people, and in high school I made friends that will last a lifetime. That's very important. Also the friendships that you build. But I've known you since like
We've known each other too
primary
long.
school.
We've known each other too long.
I've had my fill of Dain now.
Same. I think everyone feels that way.
You've had your cup of it. um, but definitely for high school, take part in as much stuff as you can, because not too much as well, but do things you love, because those opportunities go past very quickly. And also through taking part, you see so much. I took part in the choir and I went to Joburg in a bus. I've never done that before. I took part in rugby and I played in so many places. I met so many people. So definitely take part in as much as you can, because not just that, it's not just the places that it takes you, what it teaches you as well. Because each thing teaches as its own lesson. And if you're gonna take part in something and you don't learn from it, it kind of doesn't prove a point now, doesn't it?
Does it? Does it? Oh, 100%. Also, like on high school, I mean, it was a time where we learned the most and where we grew up the most. So I feel like with high school, it's also the time, like we said, with like the people that are from primary school into the grade eights, often lose themselves because it's like, oh, we're in this new place, we don't know what to do, and then they like start going off the rails where it's like they want to fit in and stuff like that. So again, to anyone who this may concern, please do not do anything to fit in with the crowd.
You don't have to.
Yeah, I mean, like, always try and have friends that accept you for you and doesn't accept you because you decided to start doing something that they were doing. Do you know what I mean? So always watch your friends, please. Watch your friends and
And on that also, what like Dain said now, your actions shouldn't determine your friends. Like what you can do in certain things shouldn't determine your friends. It's who you are around those people, your characteristics, because those are very important things. Because if you attract friends for the things you do when you don't do those things anymore, where are those friends gonna be? So if you attract friends who love you for who you are, they will always be there if you stay yourself. And also remember that people will come back to you sometimes. Like I learned something in church once. The pastor said that not everyone that comes on your path is for you. So not everyone that you're gonna meet is meant to be there forever, because everything has a season after all. So when it comes to the time for that person to leave, it's gonna hurt, but you must always learn something from everything you do.
that's good. That's a good thing for relationships and friendships. Also, let's have a run, like a quick thing. This is to the high school learners, if you are watching. Please do not date in high school. Please,
Yes.
do not date in high school.
Do not.
It's not the best idea. Please, it's gonna have a huge toll on you mentally, emotionally,
It's okay. It's okay. Let it out.
and
It's okay. It's okay. We're here for you. It's okay.
and what's the word? Not educationally. What's the word? In your books.
Yes.
As
Academic.
academically, I have brains. I have brains.
I can think.
I can think for myself. But yeah, 100%. But I'm not saying, so if you are, please understand that do not date someone for their looks. Do not date for the us. Do not date for. I mean, you should date for fun. I mean, you know.
Yeah. I feel like as a young teenager, also it's very important to have fun, but have
Being
fun
safe.
responsibly. Because remember, you don't have to do dangerous things to have fun. You can sit at home. Me and my friends have fun having conversations and laughing. That's fun for us. You don't have to do stuff that's risky to have fun. And also, like Dain was saying about relationships, the reason I would advise not to go into relationships at a young age, simply because you are getting to know yourself in high school, and to enter a relationship with someone, meaning you know who you are as a person. And during high school, you are still discovering that. So at the end of the day, so it's very important to get to know yourself before you enter into anything with anyone, because at the end of the day, you don't want that person to come be in something with you and then leave because you don't know yourself, because that person could be very important to you later in life. So build relationships that matter as well with multiple people, because relationships bring you places.
So basically, do not expect to find your soulmate when you're in high school. I mean, then again, we're not the people to be giving advice because we didn't study this, but at the same time, experience, so we know. So rather, be safe. If you can fool it around 100%. Like, I mean, do whatever you want, but have fun and be safe, be responsible. But at the same time, just do not have a full-on relationship with someone right now when you're in school. That's, but one of the the advice I would have given myself, like when I was in primary school, when I was grade 7, I would have told myself that high school is completely different. No one gave me a heads up. No one said anything. No one was like, hey, just so you know. Like, okay, they've said it. It's completely like it's a completely different ball game. They're like the teachers and all that stuff, but they never told me that high school was a completely different thing. Yeah, but like it's weird, but like yeah. So I would have given younger me a heads up, like look here, high school is not the best place to be. Just know, be ready, expect the unexpected, you know. But do your best. Stay true to yourself. Stay true to yourself. um, then the next thing, so like you and I took part in a little thing we like to call, a lot of schools know, high school jam.
Yes, sir.
Used to happen every year at Grand West. I don't know, I can't think now. Um, him and I were, actors, so to say. We have our manager in the back. She was the singer. She was, not a very beautiful face though. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. But the advice we would give to those types of kids, to people that are into performing, people that are into acting, singing, dancing, to the people that are also specifically to those, but like overall, if you are into those types of things, do not feel ashamed, do not feel scared to go into that. Please do it. Feel free. Do your thing. Be you, like we said. If you enjoy dancing, maybe it won't be the best dancing in the world, but if you have fun, that's all that matters. But try and be on beat. If you are gonna be a dancer and you're not the best dancer, you know what I mean. But to the actors, one of us, do not think that your roles or what you're doing is frowned upon. Because I mean, we do need actors. Maybe you could be the next, Charlize Theron. Be like, oh, I knew that girl. She was in my school. Someone could be saying that about you. So if this to whoever this may reach, hopefully it does. I really hope we can at least have some sort of message stick with them. But what advice would you give? I'm rambling on you. I'm so sorry. But what advice would you give to those students?
For me, it's all about passion. Like if you have a passion in something, you will do your best to pursue it. People make time for the things that they want to do. Like professional sports athletes, if they didn't put in the effort, they wouldn't get where they are. And also, anything you want to do is not going to be easy at first. In fact, it never gets easy because there's always someone better than you, and that is what compels you to work harder. That's what makes you want to be better. If you are an actor, please, on stage, do your best to remain yourself. No matter what character you are doing, do your best to add your bit of flavor to it. Because otherwise, if I play Shakespeare and Dain plays Shakespeare and we don't add anything to it, there's nothing different about our performance and no one will see us. So whatever you do, add your bit so that people see you made it you. Even when you're playing sports, no soccer player, no rugby player, no cricket player plays the same. Why? Because it's their playing styles that have made them famous. Messi, where he is, it's because of how he plays. People don't say Messi's good because he's a generic soccer player. He's good because he plays out of the box like no one else. And like Dain said, even if I'm the worst dancer ever. I have two left feet. Play music for me. I will dance and I'm horrible at it. But I'm having fun and I'm enjoying myself. So put everything into it, man. Because if you're gonna put half, then you're gonna get half out of it. So definitely pursue your passion, because without passion, you're not really doing much now, are you?
Are you?
Really?
Um, so the next point is something that we've seen at our schools, things that we at the time didn't do anything about because more or less we didn't think it was our place, or we didn't think it was a problem because we were young and touching my face, um, that there are people that discriminate in many different ways. So that whether that be the way you look, whether that be the color of your skin, whether that be your religion, your beliefs, counts as religion. Point is, for various reasons, people can make fun of you and attack you for the things that you've done, or how you are as a person. It's more or less things that you cannot control. So, advice that I can give you, or like what I would suggest, is that you should. Doesn't matter if you are Muslim. Doesn't matter if you. Doesn't matter what. Doesn't matter if you're part of the LGBTQA plus community. You be yourself. People will hate no matter what. If people are harassing you because of it, you're obviously gonna have to report someone. But at the end of the day, these people, hopefully, they do not do anything to harm you. Please.
They do say something.
100%. But point is, especially with something with like the LGBT, when there's people part of that, especially in like primary school, it's like we do not understand this, and it's like we're gonna attack this person, we're gonna bully this person because they like that. But because we've learned to grow and understand these things better, if you are part of the community, do not hate yourself. Do not think of yourself as less of a person. Do not be scared. If there is someone that is thinking, questioning, come on, do your thing. You be you. We'll love you for you. Anything you want to add on that?
I feel like in the world we live in today, I feel like in any time there will always be people with opinions, haters, whatever we call them, and everyone has an opinion, whether we like the opinion or not. I have a good opinion on Dain, but someone else might not. So it's very important to remember that you shouldn't allow other people's opinion to determine what you do as a person, because everyone has something to say about you, and if you're gonna allow every person's opinion to change you, then you're never gonna be yourself. And like we said, that's important to stay true to yourself, because people will say whatever, but it's not their opinion that matters, because at the end of the day, no matter what religion you serve, you believe that you were made by a beautiful God, right? A God that creates beautiful things. I firmly believe that. Like, I watch Natural Geographics a lot, and I was watching the cheetah, and I saw how perfectly the cheetah's body was designed to do what it does to make it so fast. And if someone could create something that beautiful, there's no way that he would create something ugly. So each person in their own right is beautiful. Don't forget that.
About to make me cry, bro. Don't do sorry. 100%. Wow. Touching words from Sherwin Adams. Thank you. But 100%. I feel like a wise girl on the show once said, I agreed. Yes, 100%. Always stay true to yourself. That's the other thing. People are gonna hate. Haters gonna hate, bro. Haters gonna hate. Doesn't matter what you do. Doesn't matter how you act. It's always, people are always gonna have an opinion, or people are always gonna say something. People are always gonna hate, no matter what. So just be you. Just be like, okay, this person again. Like, are you serious? Oh my gosh! Like, why?
Stick to the end, because the face is busy. also on that, what was I gonna say now again? If you, sometimes in life people say things and we react to that. If you react to what that person says, you give them the power to do it again. Because I won't like when I was younger, my brother used to make me angry, and my mother told me he's not gonna do it if you don't show him that he's making you angry. So don't give them the power to control you. Show them that their words don't matter.
Sticks and stones.
Break my bones, but words will never hurt me.
Never. Oh, wow. Wow, strong words from Sherwin Adams. We're going to refer to Sherwin as that now. He's also known as Sherman the Merman, Mulkey. Well, his dad was Mulkey, but Sherman the Merman. Wow, but yes, 100%. I don't want to ramble on too much, so depending on how long the show is now, I have one last thing to say. And that is to my creative people. So that's once again, like we're running it back to the art people, like, you know, when it comes to people that are acting, dancing, all that type of stuff. Try and, again, this is for the people in primary school and going into high school, and people that maybe is in high school. Just quick reminder, yo, if you have that talent, you have that dancing, you have that singing, that drawing, acting, whatever it is, try and run it back. And then if you haven't done it since high school started, or you doing it now while you're in primary school, and you thinking you're like, oh, I'm 100% gonna still do that when I'm in high school. Usually 9 out of 10 times does not happen. It doesn't happen. So try and stick to that. Maybe not have it be 24/7, just every once in a while. You know, like draw something, maybe act a scene out. Maybe, you know, learn a few new chords on the guitar, or whatever it may be. Just try and refresh your memory throughout the years. I just remembered something.
What? I'm listening.
To the grade 8s, to the new people on high school. If, I know most of them aren't even in school now, no?
Yeah, most of them are at home now.
But like point is, if you have a friend group now, 99.9% that group of friends ends up breaking up later on. 99.9%. So do not think to yourself when you're in grade 8, you're like, no, this is the friend group, we're gonna stay. Everyone is like, no, but like when you grade 12 and then you lose all your friends, but we're gonna be different, right? Guys, we're gonna be different. I've heard that. I've said it, I think, probably said it. And it didn't happen. We weren't friends by the end of high school. So to the people, do not expect your friend group if you get a friend group. You can be by yourself, you know, that's okay. But if you are, just know it might not last. Anything you want to add there?
Also to your friend groups, it's important to choose your friends wisely, because as much as your friends don't influence you, they also do, because in part your friends are the people you spend most of the time with. So if you spend time with people who have a negative attitude, that will determine your attitude. And people with a negative attitude don't do much because they're negative about everything. So surround yourself with positive people. I have the privilege and honor. I have a great friend group who is always there for each other. No matter what it is, they're laughing about everything and anything we laugh about. And that's the great part about it, because I know I found my friends who will tell me straight. That's also very important. Straightforward people are very important in life. So find yourself some of those.
What are those? Straightforward friends. You know, I would love to continue, but I think our time may or may not have run out. So, thank you so much, Sherwin, for coming on the show. Do you have anything you'd like to shout out, you know, family members, social medias, anything like that?
Hello, mommy. Hello, mommy. Hello, Dre. I'm going to tell them to watch this. So, hello, parents. I'm on TV. Mama, I made it. Drake starts spilling in the back.
But no social medias?
Oh, Mom, you can find me on Instagram at Miles from Tomorrow. You can follow me on Instagram. I do follow back.
Follow me on Felicia the Goffel, and Dain the Goffel on Twitter. But if you have made it to this point in the video, thank you so much. You are cooler than everyone else in the world. I would just like the coolest.
The coolest.
They don't just call it as accurate. Wow, why did that pop into my head now? Point is, if you have made it to this point, thank you so much. You are cooler than everyone else in the world. So if you would like and you enjoyed this video, please slap a like. If you would like to see more content, we post a brand new video with me every single Friday. And if you'd like to do that, please. There we go. And there's a little bell icon that you can like click on, and then you can get a notification every time we post a brand new video. Wouldn't you want to see, me?
I do.
Yes, so if you have anything else you'd like to mention, anything you'd like us to talk about, please leave that in the comment down below. And what else you can do? If you have made it to this point in the video, please say Sherwin is a goofy goober in the comments down below, please. Thank you so much for watching. You are so cool. I've said that 3 or 4 times now. I hope you had...
Just shows how cool they are.
You are just that cool. The fact that you made it this point, are you still watching? Why? What's wrong with you? Thank you. But once again, thank you. Good night. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, evening, morning, or day. Did I say that already? I don't care. Good day.
I don't know if it's this one, right? Is that even the same? Hi guys, you guys are watching Igwe TV, this is show, and I just want to tell you guys to tune in on Fridays and watch the usual show. If you want to have some fun, learn some educational things from my friend Dain, tune in every Friday for his weekly uploads.
I'm his friend named Dain,
This is Dain.
and the usual Friday show, please watch it every Friday, the usual Friday show.
Hit that subscribe button, throw a like.
Notice, and Sherwin's a dingus down below in the comments. Good night.
No.